And if you go to Yosemite right now, the waterfalls are the most spectacular they have ever been.
This is NBC Nightly News with Kate Snow.
Good evening. Interstate 95, I-95, is one of the busiest highways in America, and right now it is severed. One section of it totally shut down, and it could last for weeks, even months. This was the scene this morning outside Philadelphia, a tanker truck under the highway on fire. And then soon after this, the highway itself collapsing, crushing that truck. For those of you who don't live on the East Coast, it's hard to overstate how critical I-95 is for everything from daily commuters to interstate commerce. It stretches all the way from Florida up to Maine. Already ahead of Monday morning's commute, Secretary of Transportation Pete Buttigieg is warning of major ripple effects, telling anyone traveling on I-95 to expect significant regional traffic impact. George Solis begins our coverage tonight from the site of the accident.
How about it, 95?
Tonight, an explosion leaving a major Northeast highway destroyed.
Something is ignited. We're not sure what it is right now.
A little charcoal accident out of control here, you know?
The northbound lanes of Interstate 95 in Philadelphia buckling and then collapsing under flames that officials say erupted from a tanker truck fire underneath the overpass.
I plan to issue a disaster declaration, allowing the Commonwealth to immediately draw down federal funds and move quickly to repair and reconstruct this roadway.
The U.S. Coast Guard says the tanker was carrying nearly 9,000 gallons of gasoline. Manholes near the site also funneled flames, leading to secondary explosions. The cause of the explosion is still unknown.
Governor, based on what you've seen in your briefing, is there anything that indicates that this could have been intentionally set?
It's an ongoing investigation.
Drivers recording the scene on I-95 as they were driving on the highway. Mark Vassetti was on the southbound lanes moments before it collapsed, capturing this video.
How are you feeling now that you've had some time to decompress?
Yeah, a little shocked that I seen it was there at that moment. It's crazy. And watching the video is where when I hit that dip, knowing what I know now, it's insane.
Officials say more than 500 tons of steel and concrete from the highway collapsed.
When I came outside, I smelled smoke. It smelled like gasoline, actually.
As firefighters raced to put out the flames, concerns of compromised gas lines added to the danger. Tonight, there have been no reported injuries, and I-95 remains closed in both directions. Authorities say delays and traffic for drivers could last weeks.
And George, tonight the cleanup process is underway.
That's right, Dave. Heavy machinery is on site right now, carefully removing that tons of debris as there is concern a fire could reignite. Tonight, officials saying the rebuild of this portion of 95 could take months. Kate?
All right, George Solis for us. Thank you. We are less than 2 days away.